Listen to me, if you think that confidence is about you talking loud, being like it, or posting selfies on Instagram, pretty much you already lost the game, champ. Because confidence is not about volume, confidence is about alignment. This is the ultimate guide to male confidence. Not the fake performative Hollywood type of kind, but the type that moves room in silence. Man up, my name is Fabricio Castro. Welcome to another video. If you're new here to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and let's dig right into the confidence subject. What is actually more confident than a guy being recording a video at 5 a.m. talk about confidence, right? So here's the thing, guys. Most men, they think that confidence is actually about presence, and they actually confuse presence with performance. They think that if they talk more, they smile more, or they be the loudest in the room, they're gonna get your attention. And nah, bro. Unfortunately, you're just overcompensating, because real confidence doesn't beg for attention, it commands it. So listen to me, the foundation of all the real masculine power comes with only one word. Do you know what it is? Congruence. What is congruence? Congruence is when your actions, your thoughts, and your emotions and your words are aligned. So what you say is what you do, and what you do is what you say. It's the famous quote, walk the talk. So think about it. You say that you're disciplined and you skip the gym. You say that you're a leader, but you do not lead your life. You say that you're a high value man and you either go out with low value women or with escorts. Let's be honest, my friend. Deep inside your soul, you know that you're lying and being full of shit. And so does everyone around you, men and women included. And especially in America, because I already lived in America for a while, and we all know about the weird social toxic condition that you guys have, the fake politeness, right? It's a word that people are nice, but they're not honest with their real intention. Everything is pretty much wrapped in fake smiles and cheap talk. It's like, how are you? Oh, my life's great, everything's amazing, while actually your house is on fire. Listen to me, fake politeness is the real mask of weakness into the modern world. And a lot of weak men wear them proudly. And in my case, I'd rather to offend you with the truth than actually hug you with a comfortable lie. Because real men, they do not perform, they fucking deliver it. And that's the word that you need to understand. It's all about you delivering what you actually say. Do you think that what people are listening to your words? Nah, people are listening to your vibe. And the vibe, my friend, the energy never fucking lie. That woman that you're attracted to and you're full of shit, she knows that your confidence is fake and that you're full of shit. The same with that guy from your work or for your school that you respect and run over you. He only does that because he knows that he can walk over you and you're not gonna do anything about it. Energy doesn't lie and presence cannot be faked. And fake confidence gets exposed the minute that shit hits the fan. As Mike Tyson says, everybody has a plan until you get hit in your mouth. And that's true, man. Like I'm saying, because I already being a guy that's not confident. It's like I've been working with self-improvement and dating for the last 10 years. So I know exactly what are the high value traits and the low value characteristics of a guy that is like a low value man, right? And I can definitely tell you that one of the biggest things is definitely you not being congruent. Is because you're full of shit. Literally, that's literally what it is. Like I have guys that can literally see that he doesn't do what he's actually telling, or he's not the guy that he say he is. Most of these guys that you see walking around, you can see that he's not being congruent. You can see that he's full of shit and you can know that he's an unreliable motherfucker. That's pretty much the reality, bro. If you want to become a better man, or if you want to become a real confidence man, you need to understand that confidence, as Alex Hormozi says, confidence comes from evidence. Evidence that you are the person that you say you are, and you are the person that you think it is. It's pretty much your self-image is aligned, right? So the person that you are and the person that you think you are, once the things are tested, that's the moment that you actually have the opportunity to follow through what you actually have to say. So you cannot become confident just reading books about confidence, or you cannot be confident just watching YouTube videos about you being confident. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you what is the things that you can do if you want to become a more confident guy. Number one is train your body daily. You can't lie to yourself under heavy weight. So the mirror never lies. So if you look at yourself in the mirror and you're not satisfied with the guy that you are, then you already know that you have work to do. Number two, honor what you have to say. Be impeccable with your word. If you say that you're gonna do it, you do it. Or if you're not gonna do it, just stop talking. Because one of the worst things that you can do as a man is for you promise something and you do not do it, or you promise something and you under-deliver that. So if you think that you cannot able, or that's a big goal to you or whatever, then you don't fucking do it. Because think about it, the worst thing you can actually do is when you say something and then when people test it, they see that you're full of shit. That's what actually happened with a lot of you guys would come like with pickup words. Oh, we're gonna go Terry talk to her and give her a pickup line. And then you drop the pickup line and she does a shit test. You do not know how to react. Or she be mean to you, her friend gotta be mean to you, she gonna say some bad shit to you. Pretty much what happens with a lot of you guys. Like a girl gonna come and like she gonna be mean to you, right? That's pretty much what happens. A lot of you guys, like you gotta be in a position that she knows that you're full of shit. So she's gonna test your masculinity, and that's when you become reactive or you become salty. So as a man, you need to be the guy that you follow through the fucking plan. So if you actually want to act like that guy, you need to handle that because people want to test it. And especially high value men and high value women, because people do not have time to waste. So the easiest way for you to do it is just to see if you're gonna follow through what you say. Let's say like you're talking to me, so yeah, like tomorrow I'm gonna send you an email before we close like the training. And then the next day arrives and you don't do it. What do you think that gotta be my perception about you? Is that you're an unreliable piece of shit. I understand that sometimes like things can happen and you can actually not follow through the plan. That's fine, but at least you can own it and say, hey, I can actually not do this today, or hey, today's not the day that I'm possible to deliver it, but I can do that tomorrow. Is that all right? Think about it. You communicate. You actually promise something. You cannot follow with your promises. You go there and you own it. But the best thing is always about what is you under promise and you over deliver it. That's the best part of the world, bro. Think about a lot of people, when they see me, they're not gonna know that I actually traveled to 43 countries. They're not gonna know that I have like 10 years of dating experience. And I like to be that way. Because at the moment that I start talking, the moment that I start being myself, that's the moment that people can see that their vision or their judgment or their preconception was completely wrong about it. And the best way for you to do that is, guess what? You following through and being honest with your fucking words. Number 3, master solitude. A man who can sit alone in silence is a man that no man can control. Think about it. Most of the miserable people you see, they're always around or they're surrounded by a group of losers. But the real man, the guy that's confident, he doesn't need to be around a lot of people. He can just be by himself, and he more than he being by himself, he's happy to be with himself. He's happy to be with his presence. He's happy to live his life under his skin. In my case, I've been here in Thailand for 1 year. It's been almost 1 year that I do not see my family. It's been almost 1 year that I do not see my brother, my father, my mom, my friends. And I'm just being here by myself. But at the same time that I'm being here by myself, I enjoy my lifestyle. I enjoy the things that I've been doing. I enjoy to be going to the gym. I enjoy being training Muay Thai. I enjoy the experience that actually I've been having over here, even though I'm by myself. You're the type of guy that you do not need the validation from nobody, because you have your own validation. You already own yourself. You're already in your own energy, your own space. That's when you can command more respect, because people can see that you cannot be manipulated and you're not actually falling to be, and you actually show that you're not trying to please the crowd, because you're not a fucking clown and this life is not a fucking circus. And then number 4, if you want to become a more confident guy, audit yourself. So I have one question for you. Are you living as the man that you're claiming to be, or you're just seeking for approval and validation from others? So you need to audit your identity. There's a lot of things that you're not gonna like about yourself. Because it's very easy for everybody talks about the good traits, right? And that's what a lot of these self-confidence gurus or whatever they're gonna be selling online, right? It's for you to mark your highlights, what is the best things over you. But actually, I think it's the opposite. You should see what is your negative limitations. Well, what's your lack of skill? A lot of you guys, you're not confident is because you actually lack skill and you lack confidence in the real fucking world. You have no experience. If your life is a fucking book, your life is like pretty much like a blank page. So if what makes you a confident man is you being aware of who you are. So that's why you need to audit yourself. So more important than you know the biggest traits, you actually know what is like your worst traits. What is the things that prevent you? Are you being a fucking lazy guy? Are you being a unreliable guy? Are you being a type of guy that you're lying to others? Are you the type of guy that you're overreactive? So when women talk to you, you start being emotional and being salty when they reject you or when things do not follow the plan. Are you the type of guy that you're lacking leadership? Are you the type of man you're lacking leadership? A lot of you guys, that's what actually happens. A lot of you guys are lacking leadership. You cannot lead your life. So if you cannot lead yourself and you cannot lead your life, you cannot lead a fucking woman. Why should we put her survival in your own hands? So that's why it's so important for you to recognize what is your weakness and what is your character flaws. And that's fine. As I say, sometimes it's not your fault, but always gonna be your responsibility. So that's the number 5. Take fucking accountability for every single fucking thing that happens in your life. The good things and the negative things. That's what I do. So it's very nice when you do something and succeed, but when you commit a mistake, that's when you're gonna see if you're the real man. Because that's the thing, a lot of you guys, have this weird fetish about confidence, in my opinion. A lot of you guys actually gonna have the idea that confidence is only when you're winning, and that's actually not true. Confidence is actually, you can see if you're confident when you have nothing. You can see if you're confident when people can remove your car, they can remove your job, you can have no money, how you actually perform under pressure when you have all these things that most of these guys rely on. That's actually what most men, they do. They rely on things. They rely on material possessions. They rely on their car. They rely on their job. They rely on the status on the Instagram, the verified page, all this bullshit. But if they remove all that from you, what is actually in it? So that's why it's so important for, as a man, you take full accountability for every single fucking thing that happens in your life. The good things and especially the negative things. So before we finish the video, remember that confidence is not about tricks. It's actually not about you speaking better or you actually dressing better. It's about you become undeniably great. You actually become the man that you do not need to convince anyone. Think about it. Why are you gonna try to convince someone? And that's the worst part, actually, right? If you're a real confident guy, why are you gonna be trying to prove yourself or trying to get the validation or convince people they are not confident and they are not in the same status as you, they're not in the same frequency as you? Remember that presence and energy says everything. So listen to me, the world doesn't need more confident men. It needs more congruent ones. So this is the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're actually more interested to know more about my work, I want to do a one-on-one call, click here in the link below. And yeah, stop being a bitch. Stop complaining about everything. Take ownership. And remember, bro, be the type of man that people can count. That's like the final takeaway of this video. Be the man that people can count. Be the type of man that people can rely on. That people know that they can get energy from you, they can get inspired by your actions, they can be inspired by your habits, they can be inspired by your lifestyle. Because that's what the world fucking needs, bro. Every guy now can every single motherfucker of these red pill guys can come with all this bullshit. But you're gonna be different. You're not gonna follow the noise. You're gonna follow your own energy and your own fucking intuition. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna be posting more. It's like being a process to switch, pretty much, as I say. That's actually very interesting for you guys because I'm switching, let's say like that. I'm starting a new path because I was working in the Brazil market for almost the last 8 years. And now I'm getting back to the American, USA based. So of course my English is not gonna be the best one, but here's the thing. I don't give a single fuck. And you can see that I'm doing my best, and that's what matters, bro. Is you doing your best, you're showing up every day and be the best version of yourself. So see you guys in the next video, and peace. And man up or go home. See you in the next video.